Hello. Hi guys. Middle of May, and I've opened the heater. It is too cold. It has the, like, Belgium has the fake warm today, basically. Like, you get up, you can see the sun shining behind the curtains, you open the curtains, wow, so much sun. And then you realize, wait a minute. The temperature, it doesn't really feel so warm though, you know? Check your phone, 10 degrees. I posted on YouTube before this. And then while preparing for the stream, I was like, my hands are freezing. Why am I not opening the heater? I'm just gonna open it. And this is kind of what happens when you're just sitting down all day. It's a boss fight. Yeah, so the potential of that guy is not full. +2 is full. Interesting. Okay, so a couple more kills then. Just gonna grind some potential, guys. I want some upgrades. Yesterday I've upgraded a couple of my items. Maybe do a temple run actually here. A little bit. It's been a while. 94, so it should be relatively easy here. I think I'm a little bit behind on the tempo. Good morning, Wraith. How are you doing, man? What is the build? It's a haphazard champion meteor guy. increases the amounts. It's the amount that is increasing. It's not too bad at all. Pure stat rolls are increasing as well. Yeah, we need to like farm this place nicely actually, if you think about it. Because like, look at this. This is crazy. Pure stats chance is increasing as well. Holy shit. This is an insane grind right now. I'm guessing even on the Nether equipment this is a thing, so... Did you stop storm? Transform price. Reduces the cost of transforming Slurm into another type. Yeah, so you cannot get the pure Slurm no matter what you do. It's not happening. Corey, Elder Sword of the Slurm Temple. Non-elite enemies have 2% chance to... Right, so we need to buy this. Elder Storm upon dying. I need to buy this. This is how you grind the Elder Storm, basically. That being said... I don't need more capacity. I have enough capacity, I think. Maybe, yeah, maybe something like this for that now. I'm not really sure. It's very interesting how, like, every single one of these clicks are, like, pretty important, though. Wraith, you can sort of, like, see my entire build on the latest video on YouTube. You can exclamation build in the chat and it will link it to you if you're interested. It's gonna showcase, basically, like, the skills, the ancestor tree, itemization. But... too long didn't watch is basically like when I hook stuff in, it procs meteors. And I have like a chance to proc some meteors while whirlwinding as well. I'm full physical damage or skill damage if you rather call it that way, and I can definitely kill stuff with like whirlwind as well, just whirlwind alone, but the overwhelming amount of damage is coming from the meteors. My survival is a little bit questionable for the content that I'm doing, for the most part. But it's very interesting, as in, like, there's a lot of, like, materials that you need to gather to, like, upgrade stuff, right, in this game. There's a bit of, like, grind. So I think I'm a little bit greedy when it comes to, like, where I want to spend them to. So I'm not really optimizing my items so much, since I feel like I'm just gonna upgrade them, right? So every now and then I die, like, I don't mind it so much. Beam hurts, man. %. Increase 9%. Okay. We need to save for the weapon, right? I need like 3,000 for the weapon. Let's try to get that. And then we can even like upgrade that weapon to have higher chance to like find the Slurm as well, I suppose. That will be good. 200 from this. $54 and another 200. Okay, how are we doing? 700. Okay, I'm gonna exit and upgrade my gear. Yesterday, in the evening, I checked out the loot in my bags a little bit. Replaced a couple of like yellow items, basically, because like my gear was getting way too outdated, pretty much. So we have a bunch of items that are not necessarily upgraded at all right now on me. And we'll upgrade those today. Just like, probably cheap upgrades. Maybe like up to +6 or something. Yeah, so many of them. Boots too. Going to be gaining quite a bit of movement speed. Did you guys get your coffee? Coffee of the day? How are the legendary items? Have interesting effect. There's only one that is pretty much tied to ancestral. If I hit ancestral with my hook, then it procs a bunch of meteors basically, and that is kind of mandatory in a build like this if you want to be this strong, because otherwise, like I can show you, otherwise basically you're just spinning like this. It still is pretty insane for where I am right now, but obviously it's a lot less strong and efficient, I suppose. And that is the shoulders. It's called the earth break. So you could make it work without this item as well, 100%, but that's definitely a huge upgrade for you. Okay, so how much potency was this? 22? 22? So you need like 5 runs or something. Oh, we're at floor 100. Okay. We do have another boss. Okay. Ah, I might die here. Oh, nice. Two meteors. Very nice. Ay, ay, ay. Not too bad, but I cannot defeat 150. It's very obvious. See what it's gonna give me. Only 72? What? Splendid Horizon. Your damage to elites is set. Actually, I have much more than that. So that guy is particularly difficult because there are no enemies to hook. If he spawns a bunch of like ads, he's just going to get deleted to my meteors as well. This way. What's that? Weak source of a wave. Are you playing this game at also, Wraith? If so, what character did you make first? Hey Shooty, welcome mate. Oops. This build looks fun, yeah. It is. What are we doing? Oh, there's one more. I should get some tenacity, honestly, on my gear. Like, this is pain and suffering when I'm slowed down. I think if you have 100% tenacity, guys, that's slow, you really don't care about. You just go through it. It's very big. Didn't really get used to like itemization yet. Don't really know where it would be a smart idea to roll tenacity. How are we doing? Let's see. I need like 1,000 more of this pure slurm. Hey Vasily, started this yesterday, fun game, but can you craft anything in here? You can basically modify. Crafting from 0 doesn't seem like it's a thing. At the very early game there's that also the merchant that you can like buy or like gamble from the boxes. I don't necessarily know if the boxes are like capable of giving you high-end game items as well, I'm not really sure. But like crafting from 0, I don't think so. I don't know, is there any particular items I should like look for the loot? It seems like most of the items are like customizable. So I don't necessarily know exactly like when it was possible for you to like get the blacksmith and then like start rolling the items and stuff like that, but earlier on you don't necessarily need so many mods either. Like for instance, a little bit of like life leech or life regeneration and then like some mana upkeep and you're kind of golden, right? It has like an interesting easy power curve in that sense. It could certainly be like a little bit frustrating if you don't have like mana regen, for instance, but so maybe try to like find mana regeneration items, or if you have the blacksmith you can like roll that mana regen on certain items, and it's very cheap to roll. But I think it was one of the like campaigns that was unlocking the blacksmith, so the game is gonna teach you that. Just don't remember like at what level it was. Got the blacksmith, I'm level 40, and started doing this infinite dungeon. Sounds very good. What character are you playing, Wesley? Cheers for the follows, by the way, guys. Thank you. Playing the archer. I only played the warrior so far. My archer and my mage is like level 10 and 20, I think, respectively. So I didn't look into their builds at all so far. This place doesn't give much XP compared to the tower that we were doing, right? The forge. Wait, how are we doing? Alright, one last one. I kind of want to get that weapon. Can test it out. Guys, apparently there's a weapon that you can buy from this guy for some pure slurm. It makes it so that like those purple slurm, the elder slurms are like dropping from normal monsters as well. It's very interesting. So like you could, when you're like farming, right, at the end game for like some elder cap, you could use that weapon instead to just like speed things up. Don't know some my own builds. I played that dagger drop, so I tried to like create a lot of daggers and then walk over them to trigger them. It seems good so far. Never seen it before. I'll most likely check out like other characters as well later on, to be fair. Like I'm really enjoying the game, so. And couple of things, like a couple of progressions are like account wide, so that's something that I'm looking forward to as well. So we purchased this weapon, okay? Sword of the Slurm Temple. Right there. It says Elder Slurm Find. Non-elite enemies have a chance to drop them as well now. Your primary and secondary skills are dealing additional damage. Additional damage is equal to your current Elder Slurm? That's weird, actually. Picking up Elder Slurm triggers Ultima Momentum, granting you multiplier applied to your ultimatum for the next 12 seconds. That's pretty interesting, actually, simply because yeah, my ultimatum is giving me experience increase. So this is not only Slurm grind, but also experience grind now. Alright, we check this out. I'm gonna exit this. Do a couple of like dungeon runs. See how effective it is. Did it hit? +4? I think it has, right? +6 belt, that is level 68. It's not that expensive, like I can do it. 11,000 gold is fine. It's +1 also. Ravenous Stagger gets gold and the ability. But that's not the skill what you can put on your left or right mouse click. Is that like your space then? Okay, 84%. Successful. Villainous. This thing was saying, critical strikes apply echo of villainous. After 2 seconds, the echo triggers. That's the weird part, right? I suppose, like, nothing is living for 2 seconds, so, like, this echo of villainous is kind of a waste, I suppose. Don't know. I just realized something, by the way. I need to go to the blacksmith. I have a bad enchant on this guy. I guess, like, I ran out of gold or something while I was enchanting this, and then I forgot about it. So, why can't I see my rolls? This is hilarious. Or maybe like this? Okay, here we go. So, instead of whirlwind, right, we need ascension here. Please. It is giving me literally as the last one. So it's +2 is good. Astorius is good, but +5 please. Very nice. I mean, I'm saying Astorius, but this thing is Corey Ironbender. I'm obviously not going to be like swapping it around. Like there's no way I'm changing my gear for like this weapon. No shot. Plus savagery is okay, certainly. Right. It's just a trigger. I have it on the left click, rain of arrows, and that can spawn some ravenous dagger. Also, my space can spawn it. So it's like also basically, and then you need to like walk over them. Orange item has ancestral ability. Are they like uniques? The orange items are legendaries, sort of like uniques, yes. But they can drop at like any level, as far as I understood. And they give you like a unique ability basically, right? My shoulder pad is giving me, my ancestral hooks are just basically proccing meteors, and that's what I'm pretty much working on this build. Guys, my damage is so low with this weapon. What is this? I need to level this up. There's like a stash tab, well, an entire stash actually, that you can purchase facility and store every single unique in the game. So I think it's like a collection, you know? They're trying to like catch them all. Reaper is leveling left and right now. I'll level it up to like 50 and then we read the Reaper one more time. See if it's like sounding better. Yeah, I can secondary ability, which I can teleport to that dagger as well. So it is like move ability, and then I trigger a massive flying daggers around the room for like 20 of them. Sounds very good. And how is your single target though? Most of the time, like when it's coming to screen clear like this, right? It's lacking single target. So for instance, my single target is extremely good if there is AoE on the screen. That's gonna sound stupid, but yeah. Like I need to be able to like hook other shit, you know? Like if the monster is like summoning small guys, then I'll just destroy the boss as well. But if it's just like 1v1, I think it's a little bit tough on me as well, especially since like my defenses are bad. It's taking me out. But I didn't mention this on like my video today, but on the stream should be okay. Like today we're gonna start farming some next tier of items. I think they're called Nether or something. Nether items. They're very high drops. There's even like a pity system. Like if you didn't get it for a while, right? Like you instantly get it. And nether items are like the next level items. Basically, you can make the nether item. You can craft like a legendary on it. So maybe with the nether items, I'm actually gonna look into, you know, optimizing my defenses a little bit as well. Hopefully. Level 45. Okay. Guys, if you're just joining, I just purchased a weapon from the temple, okay? The weapon that is like basically helping you find more slurm or something in this place. So we're leveling that one up, and I'm gonna see like how fast can you actually like farm this elder slurm with this weapon. Next floor, level 46. Okay, let's check this out. So level 46 is like 50% elder slurm find. That's insane. Oh, the 2% never scales. I see. So normal, like non-elite enemies are always 2%. I see. It gives a 50% multiplier to my ultimatum for the next 12 seconds. And when does it do? When you pick it up. When you pick up Elder Slurm for 12 seconds, I'm gaining so much more experience from anything. Everything. I need skill. Wonder if it stacks the experience increase or the effectiveness of your ultimatum rather. Just don't know how to spend the slurm. There are multiple places that you can spend, right? For instance, like first of all, you need to understand if you're elemental damage or skill damage. Most of the time, it's better to like go for one or the other. Doing a little bit of both can actually backfire, kind of like in Grimdawn actually. So if you're going skill damage, then first you max out the nodes that you're actually equipping on your like skills, and then afterwards you want to max out literally everything. So that's like a good slurm sink in my opinion, and you're literally not wasting it because you can take it out again if you wanted to. If you're elemental damage, then you need to spend over here. Like anything basically, right? Anything is giving you elemental damage. That's your pretty much like slurm sink in this game. And for like Elder Slurm, for instance, like I would go for capacity first. Tiny little bit of like find as well, but not so much. Why max everything else? You can read on the top left, right? It says investing Slurm in any upgrade, whether it is equipped or not, grants you raw damage at a certain rate. As you continue spending more and more, it diminishes a little bit, but still, like it's a huge difference. Even if it diminishes as you continue leveling, you start finding even more slurm. So like I don't even know if it diminishes so much. You know, because like yesterday we had a run, I got out with like million slurm. So like, can you even diminish that so much? I'm not sure. Yeah, the same goes for the ancestral side, but for the ancestral side, it's elemental damage instead of skill. I mean roll. Oh, I thought it was a boss. What? How many elites did I kill in this room? It's just crazy. That's nice info. Yep. Maybe I should have bailed actually a little bit to like upgrade the gear again. Guys, we have this like new end game system available, but at the same time, the tower is giving you like when you grind the tower, it is capable of giving you like higher pure chance. I'm a little bit all over the place. Can't decide what I should be rather doing next. Hey Blackjack, welcome mates. Can I loot? Titan's Endurance. Whenever a debuff is applied to you by an enemy, you gain tenacity for the next 2 seconds. This effect has a 15-second cooldown. That's an interesting item. Level 84. Is it better than max life? Probably not. I don't know. It's like my life is pretty low. I should just get my tenacity to 200 by other means. 15-second cooldown, 2-second uptime. The interesting thing is, like, I think it would save you from death. That's the, you know those moments like where I'm getting frozen to death? Like that might be able to save me from it. Right, some raw damage and crit damage. Never save. You can find a video, my most recent video that I posted this morning, in my channel for the build. It shows everything. And if you have any questions at all, feel free to ask, mate. Am I upgrading this? Like 70%? Probably, right? I failed. Unfortunate, guys. I think like higher level gains at a lower speed. Which kind of makes sense, man. The Ascension Mastery. Okay. Bit more, maybe? Well, 68. It didn't. Go evolution yet. I don't know what kind of a weapon it's gonna become in the primordial version. That's the only reason I'm still here. I think you gain like a lot more experience all around in the forge, since like it's just non-stop wave after another. There's so many monsters to kill. But this weapon is literally like just all about finding Elder Slurm, so like, I don't know. Going in there with this weapon seems like a waste to me. Where are you? It does increase like the quality find, item find. It does increase the amount of like elites on your screen. It is pretty slow to farm battlefields though. Like, it's not good for the experience. But this is the way to like find the Elder Storms, so you don't really have much of a choice. And you do definitely like find occasional item upgrades and stuff. But I think when it comes to just pure experience, like Forge is absolutely insane. You're leveling up like so much faster in Forge. Level 73 Reaper. We want the primordial form, come on. Oh, I'm keeping my sword buff. Cuffs. Was able to level my mage to 100 within 2 days with the forge. So I've been like thinking about like fast leveling in alt, right? Cells. And I'm thinking like you use this sort of a multiplier. Like there's that like rune, right? That buffs your ultimatum, and then this ultimatum buffs like your experience gain, and then there's like this legendary that buffs your ultimatum. So it's like basically scaling the XP increase ultimatum, I guess. And then you go into the forge with like all the materials that you farmed on your main or something, so you can like push. The only problem that I have is like you get in there, you enter with like level 15 and you get out with like level 30. Now you need like upgrades immediately so that like you can do the same performance from 30 to 50. How do you get those upgrades quick? You know, that's like a question that I have. Like, do you just buy them from the those boxes? That might be an idea. I never bought those boxes yet. I should check those boxes sometime. Even if they're like yellow, maybe even like rare blue, like it might still be just enough to keep you just going. Welcome to the stream, by the way, Sals. Use the XP weapon and only do the tier 4 forge. For upgrades, I had leftover gear, and whatever I dropped from the forge, just an upgrade, yeah. Right, I didn't look into the XP weapon, actually. Is the XP weapon even better than the XP ultimatum, I guess? I gotta look at the XP weapons scaling, basically. I would need to. I think you can like sort of craft, like if you have the sword version, you can craft like the bow version, right? I don't know if it's like expensive, but there might be a system like that. If you have like one version of the weapon, you can get the other one, kinda. I think there are like 360 primordial weapons in this game, or something like that. Yesterday, like Monu was linking me on Discord in achievements. Gets all of the primordial weapons at maximum level or something. He was saying, if you don't have this achievement, are you even playing the game? That would be a very stretch. that done. Hey River, you can look into my channel for the like my most recent upload in my YouTube channel is the build guide. It's just showing you basically like how the build works and what I have in it. I'm not really done with the build, that's all so far, because I don't have any nether pieces yet. How is it going here? 65. It's a bit more run, I think. Healing dead? No, Manu, like, I don't know. I cannot push myself to go anywhere. Like, you know the tower, the pure slurm dropping from there, the white slurm, right? Did you see the upgrades with that? It's giving you, like, a pure stat chance and pure stat roll higher. Like, I need. You know what that means, right? That means, like, the nether item that you're finding, it can actually be better if you've just worked it a bit more. This game. Good morning, Manu. How are you doing, man? So that's what I've been doing. And I also, like, purchased the weapon that I'm using right now, the Aldous Slurm Finder, or whatever this thing is, right? From that temple. So I'm trying to, like, get this primordial right now in here. Want to see how the primordial version is looking. And now I'll jump back to the tower once again. $27,000 Elder Stone. Need more. I might be dead here. Getting pushed around. They actually pushed me away from them. That was nice. Manusin, you can slap other perfect crafts onto it, and you can only have one perfect roll per item. So I don't know if, like, getting something on the nether item is actually worth it, because it's, like, such a high roll chance to get something useless. I see. I've been trying to make a crest shield build work, but just cannot get the damage. I didn't really, like, play the crest shield at all. I don't even know how it looks like, but for the most part, like, if try to scale, like, one type of damage, right? That's the only suggestion that I can tell you. Like, when you're going skill damage, go hard skill damage, kind of. And skill damage is like Reaper plus Row. I think the highest Reaper is the Big Fury right now, so if you have, like, the Big Fury, that's how you want to go. For the most part, unless you're doing some, like, special stuff like Overdrive or the other guy. Inner Fire. $400 Elder Storm there already. Did you get 100, Manu? Where am I going? Like, I'm so lost. Okay. $2 million gold. I'll get like 5 million and then we go back to crafting materials, I think. 62% maybe holders. Don't know why it's so low. Didn't gain much. Guess I need to like come back for it. All these coins that I leave behind, Brian needs to be the one that is picking them up. In the loot filter, pure and highlighted stats selected to show. Is that okay? But only on epic items and above. For the loot filter, I go for like only epic items. Most of the time, I don't even click the anything else, you know, like nothing. Just see the epic items. And around like level 80, I started doing like hide epic items, but only show me like pure stats and highlighted stats. And then you need to go into like interface over here and click the highlighted stats. Basically, you need to select which one you want to highlight, right? In my case, it's like armor pen, crit chance, crit damage, roll damage. Those are the ones that I tried. Movement speed as well. You could do like armor as well, it's not too bad, or maximum health from here, somewhere, max health right there. Apart from that, like I'm hiding everything. I don't think it's like worth to grab any rare items ever since like level 50 or something, for sure. And I've been converting them to gold for now. At the start I made it a bit of like crafting mats, I think. Salvaging. But it seems like for the most part, like crafting mats are fine. I'm running out of gold when I'm slapping pluses onto my gear from the blacksmith or re-rolling. I don't think blue items are worth the loot, no. Definitely not. Like, unless you have like really terrible items, maybe, but I don't think so. The thing is, like, you can make a white item into yellow, like, as long as you have the currency, right? If you want to do it, like, you could certainly do it. I suppose if you think about it that way, like, then you can certainly say that, like, show me the blue items with, like, the absolute best rolls of not only highlighted, but also the pure. If you think about it that way, I think, like, it's probably worth doing it. Actually, I just talked myself into it. So you do, like, hide rare items, but show me highlighted, but also perfect score. Like, that would be okay, I think. It's certainly reasonable to do this. You could do the same for greens as well. So it's going to be showing you like the perfect rolls of the highlighted stuff that you have selected so far. And then you can basically, you know, go on top of that with the blacksmith rolls and make the item into an epic, for sure. You can upgrade blue into epic, as far as I know, you can, yeah. Was a nice hook. This curse is kind of deadly. It's not even close. Big Fury level max. Okay. Anytime now. Level 84 on the weapon. And on epic items, I can craft attributes, ancestral stance, or can I? You can craft everything that you see on that list, but it gets a little bit expensive. Please pay attention to like the gold price, especially. Okay. You can do some like wrong stuff and spend quite a bit of gold by mistake. But you kind of should, yeah. You can have literally everything on them. There's also mastery stat, yeah. You can do the affinity, mastery stat, and then like skill plus, basically. Your character really scales with good itemization and like optimization there, yeah, for sure. It's a huge boost. Loot! Right, 32k. It took. I am upgrading you. Hopefully you don't fail. Melee damage reduction. Tenacity upgrades over here. Back to back like 35%. You have secondary as a chance to blind the enemies. You have all damage reduction over there. Armor multiplier if you have less than 20% life. That's kind of whatever. But the all damage reduction is huge, guys. Back to back. 15%. Right over there. And I could get to it, in fact, if I just give up on the determination. My determination is giving me life, mana regen, elemental resistances. I'm going to give up on the determination for now, just like to see how the character is going to feel. With the toughness, because like the tenacity is looking really juicy there. Certainly. So I can take tiny bits more there, I guess. But that's later. Determination gives like 30 all DR, by the way, on one of the nodes. Yeah, that was like the only reason that I clicked determination for, right? Is summer. This is like whenever you deal crit damage, you have 2 life on hits, which is not too bad. Damage to elites is extremely good as well, for sure. Yeah, this is the one. This right here. Like 30% DR. This was pretty much like the reason why I came here, pretty much. Let's play with the toughness a bit and just see like how it feels. I'll go back to that. I still need a couple of levels anyways, regardless, yeah. I need to upgrade my boots. %98 chance. The rest is kind of low, I think. Alright, the rest waits. 55% armor mitigation right now. Yeah, it's pretty low. It's level 86 right now. Soon TM. Let me check for an elite really quick. I'm almost maxed out on my Elder Slorm. We're gonna stay until this weapon becomes primordial. I need to. Masker. Three mobs for such a huge zone. Where are we going? Top left, maybe? Did an awful job exploring this place. I think it's 88 right now. Maybe 89. Using Kamehameha build on my mage, but the progression feels so slow. It's like that for every build. What is your goal right now? Like, what progression are you talking about? Because there's like several things going at once in this game, right? Like, what are you grinding? Just experience, like all around power. And what level are you at? Doing the ultimatums right now. The walk speed ultimatum. Gonna do like forge later. I've been doing the experience ultimatum all the time, by the way. Like pretty much. It's just so big. Look, I found something like this necklace, which gives you like plus 3 levels to your ultimatum, right? I'm running the rune that is giving me like ultimatum multiplier when it's up, right? And then I'm using like the enhancer that is like having a chance to proc it one more time. And then I have the ultimatum that's like 74% increased experience. So like when my rune is up, if I'm not mistaken, we have like double the XP gain. And my weapon is still, you know, not the experience weapon. It's just like the strong weapon. So I like it. That's how I have been playing for the most part. And I think it's going to continue that way until like level 100. Then I'll most likely swap to, depending on my survival, I think I'm going to swap to crit damage. But if my survival is really bad, I might swap to AoE damage taken reduction. I'm like 46, I see. A loop for all. Found a legendary ring there. We're probably getting close to like upgrading gear again, aren't we? That's 40%. Oh, that's not a ring, it's a cape. You can now be targeted by your overdrives. Whenever an overdrive hits you, you restore life. Life restored is equal to 2% of the overdrive damage. What's my overdrive chance? This is ridiculous. On single targets, our overdrive chance would be 0%. Interesting. I guess like I lost my only overdrive chance recently. I had like 18% or something, but I suppose like I replaced that item. For the most part, when it comes to like my progression speed, I think I'm doing alright when it comes to like leveling. I can tell you that like in Forge leveling is pretty insane. Like the Forge that you push, right? If you push it, it's ridiculous amounts of experience that you gain. It's very quick. But movement speed and experience gain goes very good as well, as long as like you have the damage to delete the tiers that you're in. And I can tell you that like don't do the hardest content. Certainly not. Just because like you can do it, I think it's much better to do the comfortable one, that like you're just cruising, you know, most of the time. So those are the things that I can basically recommend when it comes to like progressing a little bit faster. But I think things are going to be looking a little bit different when it comes to like alt leveling. If you're not starting fresh. So we'll have the gold. I'm really curious about those boxes being sold by the NPC. I'll check it out, see if I can remember after this run. Is the bravery stats good to have while leveling to get more slurms? I think not only for the slurms, but also for the movement speed. It's very good. I played with bravery for like until level 60 or something. I was almost full bravery. For the whirlwind as well, it's pretty good. Because like whirlwind scales damage from movement speed. So you get like your base from your weapon and roll damage from your gear, and then you get movement speed from cloak, boots, and bravery. And you have pretty strong whirlwind. Why am I dying? What is that? Guess that was like a temporary HP bar. Not sure what that mechanic was. It's interesting. I skipped my right side. Guys, Slurm Reaper level 92. I think I'm like capped out on the Elder Slurm, but it's just not giving me the primordial version. Maybe I should go into temple though. If I'm capped, I'm going to temple. Yeah, I am capped. I'm gonna go into the temple. On the creation screen, I wonder if like this temple's difficulty tries to like show you what sort of like wrath it is equivalent to. Oh, I would be curious about that. Unless the temple's 150th floor boss has like ads spawning, I don't think I can kill him. I was taking way too much damage from like the area on the floor. Or maybe we need to like buff the area damage taken one and just play with that one instead. Versus that boss. If you think about it, like the only damage that you take in that encounter is just from the area on the floor. So that ultimatum should be like huge for that run. New ultimatum. I have 800. Prodigious. What is this? Your attack speed is set to 11.5. That sounds pretty low, by the way. So you can get like 10% attack speed from an item. What the hell? Level 93. Where is my primordial? It's going to be so disappointing if there's no primordial version for this weapon. You just have a chance to trigger it, that's all. It's exactly like crit chance, right? But it's ancestral instead. So if you have 10% crit chance, you crit 10% of the time. If you have 10% ancestral strike chance, then you crit 10%... Sorry, you ancestral strike 10% of the time. It's a proc, basically. It controls basically all of the procs that you have as highlighted as like ancestral strike. There's some like stuff that you can gain from displays, Ancestral Legacy. There's some items that are capable of giving you. There's some like skills that are capable of like working with Ancestral Strike chance. It's pretty interesting. So it's basically a trigger, like a trinket proc. Yeah, you can mouse over it over here to have a little bit better understanding also. Chance you have to trigger ancestral effects and deal ancestral strike damage whenever you deal crit damage. So it's like obviously tied to crit in that case. Ancestral strikes can only occur on crit strikes from your primary and secondary. So like for instance, when I jump in with this, right, like even if I crit, I have no chance to ancestral strike either. I think the explanation over here is like very good, by the way. It was much clearer. For sure. Apparently you have like a base value of 1% as well. That's funny. So you don't start from like 0. Do you guys experience lower FPS when using the mage? I have a good PC. I think I just have like lower FPS or like the feeling of kind of lag when the monsters are just too high HP. So like higher tiers of like forge, temples, stuff like that. I think it's just because of like too many calculations are going on or something. So it's maybe like tied to the CPU, I'm not sure. That being said, I didn't play so much mage. So I just take a short break, guys. I need to pee. I'll be right back. Hello. One sec. Yo, yo. Might have been the longest run. Look at the layouts. Huge. Okay, let's see how we are doing here. I like 2.2k. 77. Maybe get to like 10% chance to roll this. And then increase afterwards. Derek is there saying good morning. My meteors have stopped proccing. Any ideas? first of all, Derek, do you are you playing with the Earth Break or no? Do you have the legendary shoulder piece? In Forge, if I die, do I get the reward at the end? Yes, you do still, but you don't get the multiplier parts. So, like, when you're selecting those, like, rewards, right? Pay attention to, like, the writing stuff. The multiplier ones, they suggest that, like, they are not going to be there if you die, basically. Like, when you're selecting your rewards, right? Every wave, it tells you if it's going to be lost if you die or not. Like, your rewards are going to be waiting for you in town if you die, right next to your character. Right, will be like substantially weaker, I guess. Or lacking. If you just like keep on selecting the row drops instead of like percentages, like 40 flame fragments, 40 green fragments, etc., and you pretty much don't lose anything at all, I think. If you die. But Derek is saying it was broken yesterday and today nothing. Derek, I need to know if you're playing with this Earth Break or not. Like, do you have the Earth Break? Because there are two different things that are like proccing the meteors. Like, do you have the legendary item called Earth Break? Otherwise, I cannot really tell why. That guy is tanky. You don't have it? Okay, so in your case then, your meteor proc is basically dependent on your luck. Like, you just need to go into luck and have a better understanding of like this luck system behind my camera. You have fewer meteors for sure, and you need to like set it up so that like you maintain your luck. Something like this, for instance, 20% chance for a perfect skill to keep your luck its current state, so that like you have double the meteor. And then you have like other stuff that you can take that are saying stuff like if you have, you know, trigger the meteor, you have a 50% more chance to like trigger the meteor, etc. So you need to like maximize the amount of like luck you will generate over here, right? And then have a system like this. But afterwards, like when you have the Earth Break, your meteors are going to be tied basically to ancestrally striking with your hook, grappling hook. And that depends on your basically ancestral strike chance and also crit chance. if I also like play without the Earthbreak legendary, then you would only see meteors on my screen when I'm reaching these like thresholds on my luck, basically. Like when it's getting those like balls, you know what I mean? Every time you're getting there, it's just going to be proccing like one more meteor. And that one meteor has a chance to like proc more, of course, but the first one, it certainly is just completely tied to my luck threshold here. That's how the champion works. Yes, am I not like gaining any weapon XP or something? Level 94. Alright, continue. Maybe I should do a forge, I don't know. This place probably doesn't really have like the most experience for it. Yeah, got him. Did I get it right? I'm able to have only one active passive in each line on my tree. Yeah. That is how it works, yes. But still maxing them out gives you some raw damage, basically. So you need to like equip these basically on the bottom right? You can equip only like one per row. But on the top left, if you read this, it says like investing Slurm, even if it's like equipped or not, gives you raw damage at a certain rate. So you kind of like want to max out literally everything, especially if you're dealing skill damage with your character. Then raw damage is very important, so. Hey, Layson. Yeah, it's an interesting system, I agree. It's pretty grindy, but it's something to look forward to all the time instead of like feeling like, you know, you're capped out. I need to find a way to like open the levels of my other abilities that I'm not using. Layson saying, hey Mala, is there like a build compendium or something similar for this game? I'm not really sure, actually. I didn't check at all. Like, the game has been out for a while. It's just, like, it's recent release, right? Like, it's been early access for a very long time, actually. So I would have to guess, like, there are quite a lot of builds out there that are still viable and pretty insane. I didn't really check. Just doing my own thing. Sorry. $95. We have Marvelous Judgments. What happens? So the Marvelous Judgment, I have 3 ultimatums remaining, by the way, in the game. Your area increased size. It's interesting because, like, Whirlwind doesn't have area for some reason, guys. That's okay. When does one unlock the alternate, more powerful versions of their slow weapons? For me, it was like level 92 of the weapon, the first one. I think, though, some of the weapons might actually have like more than one version when it comes to Primordial. I might be wrong on this, but that's like there was a I don't want to say tooltip. There was like a pop-up, I think, in the game that like said something like that. So maybe not every level needs to be like level 90-ish to get their like first primordial form. There might be like other stuff that are gaining their primordial form like so much earlier. It's pretty much like tied to its level. And then I feel like it has a higher chance of proccing towards the end. Like you can still get lucky, I think, and proc it like pretty early or something. Because like the primordial form doesn't really like reset to level 1, right? It's continuing the level, basically. And it doesn't necessarily mean that like it's going to be an upgrade for you either. Sometimes it's trying to do something different, I think. It also depends on your affinity, as Manu is saying in the chat, yeah. It depends on your level with the Forge Dude. You can transform earlier depending on the level. By default, it is level 100. There's no luck involved at all. Okay. Right. The Forge Dudes, you just mean the affinity, right? So like as you increase the affinity, you can actually like get primordials earlier as well. Yeah. It's on the tooltip. Where is it? Here? Which tooltip? Tooltip of what? Maybe on the Affinity tooltips? At the guy? Okay. I'll check it out after this if I don't forget. I don't want to read it. I feel like the next level unlocked before killing everything. So basically I should be leveling all of the slow weapons to gain affinity. I should be leveling all of my slow weapons to gain affinity, or is affinity the one I upgrade with the items from the forge? It's that one, yeah. So you need to go to that like red blacksmith guy to upgrade your like school of the weapon or something. Like Corey Ironbender is the affinity here, right? So if I upgrade Corey Ironbender, I'm gonna have like a earlier ascension on this weapon, or primordial on this weapon, yeah. I don't remember how many schools are out there, like 5, 6? Not sure. Something like that. My Haggans will, going forward, go primordial at 92. 92 is really quick. Wait, the achievement that you linked me yesterday, Manu, does it require like maximum level on every single primordial item, or does it require like every primordial? I said 82, what do you mean? Max level on each of them? Yeah, good luck, man. I mean, to be fair, at like level 100 with like a tier 8 forge or something, even though it's lagging a little bit, maybe it's not going to be too slow, but still. That's kind of a grind there. It's funny. What am I killing? Wants me to clip it? What did I say then? I'll believe you. Don't clip it. I'll believe you. Just tell me what I said. I wanna hear the fumble. You get more experience with the affinities on the weapon as well. You said 92? Okay. Go ahead and read what you get from leveling up. Sure. Let's do it. I'll also like level up my items. I'm also gonna gamble one time. I'm kind of curious. What does the box give? So, Reaper experience increase, reduce primordial cap. There it is, guys. This thing right there. Corey Ironbender. Maybe level it up a little bit, perhaps. It says level 13 already. 2.6. So like we're gonna level up at like 98 basically. We could make it 96 if I level it up a little bit. There it is. So at 96, which is like very soon, I'm gonna level up. Effect multiplier is really good too. Like if I'm gonna farm with this, right, like leveling this up is very big. For sure. I'm just gonna max it out. It's fine. It's not necessarily like it's going into waste. Let's buy a box here. I'm very curious about this box. The box is 1k. Press to open. Boom. All white items? Are you kidding me? Oh no. Choose an item. What do you mean choose an item? It's... Oh my god, you even need to choose. Can I like increase this woman's level so that like we get better items from her? Ay ay ay. Those are some trash stuff. Right. I mean, GG. I think this is not a endgame system, guys. We need a better gamba. Double plus 5 here. One more. This is gonna be 7. It'll stay 7, I think. One more 5. 6. One more 5 and we're golden. Okay. Let's see the primordial form of this weapon now. Ready. Sword of the Slurm Temple. What is the difference? Primordial Benediction. Whenever you pick up Elder Storm, you trigger an inner fire, dealing 5.5k additional damage. Additional damage is equal to of your current Elder Storm. The inner fire maximum charges is set to fire, and inner fires rotate on the same orbit. But my inner fire chance is so low, though. What are you gonna do about that? Oh, you trigger an inner fire. There's no chance anymore, guys. Whenever I pick, so it will be like constant inner fire from now on. It's very good, actually. It's very interesting. But I need to like pick that up, right? It's interesting. So we're like kind of maxed out, but I do want to like check this weapon out in the dungeon one time. So we do like a couple of floors of dungeon run after this. See how the weapon is performing. I doubt the damage numbers are high enough for it to be like, you know, relevance. PoE 2 vibes. I don't think so, because like there's not enough vision in this game. I think there's not enough like negative effects, slow moving characters, you know, penalties. Some friction can be useful as well here and there. You know, some wisdom scrolls. Yeah, the vision is lacking in this game, in my opinion, but otherwise, maybe. Hi Mala, do you have a build guide for your build? I made a video today talking about my character and showing like my skills, my ascensions, etc. Don't necessarily have a guide for it yet, but it shows everything that I have on me right now. But level of the weapon is 88 from the gear as well. You want to max that 100%. The effect of the multi is also pretty good from the affinities. Yeah, of course, 100%. It should be insane actually, especially for like farming Elder Storm. I'm just gonna start saying Storm, by the way. Like I'm done with slurming. Okay, one run of this. I want to see this like inner fire effect that's coming from this weapon. Okay, so we're gonna have like 5 of these or what? We will actually have 5 of those, okay. That's funny. Right. What happened? Guillotine falls. Who knows? It hits for like 50,000. It's not too bad, I suppose. Like, it adds up, I guess. Right, it is a bit of Nether farm right after this, I think. How's it going, by the way, Sniffy? Welcome, mate. Oh, there's one there. Oh, he's coming. Isn't it just here then? Like, how did I not engage this? Insane vitality, it says. Did I really like loot a blue item, by the way? No. It's crafting material. I think I died on this yesterday. Do they have like enemies have 100% NSD? Are you serious? This is troll. Holy. Oh, this is so annoying. Right, guys, we might as well level another ability here while this is going on. Because, like, they're immune. They're literally immune to my grappling hook. That's the weirdest thing. This shouldn't be a modifier, in my opinion. Immune to my ability. Fun times. If the boss is going to be, like, immune to my ability as well. That's going to be interesting, honestly. Like, no meteors almost. We'll see. Spin to win enjoyments with this one, basically. You even break it. Leveling an archer at the moment. Name checks out, Shruti. The game is very addicting. Yeah, I don't even know why it feels that way. We need to be. What is that? Am I not already 5? I am 5, but it's already open here. Oh, 6, 7. So I need 9 basically. Mastery 9. I see. Then we can swap. If this 100% tenacity doesn't reset versus the boss, I don't think I can kill the boss. Well, to be fair though, like, you don't really like do grapple damage anyways, like versus bosses either. It never procs just single targets, almost. So it's whatever, I guess. I don't know. It's when they have ads. I actually like it more than D4. Me too for now, for sure. I like extremely high hopes about D4. Like season after season. It seems like it's never getting any better. The only reason like I played when I played was like pretty much FOMO for Battle Pass. You know what I mean? Like don't miss the cosmetics kind of thing, but even then, like I'm done with it. Didn't really check out the Season 8 at all. Don't kill me. Ah, he stops chasing me. Beautiful. So it's like close enough breaches. I think there was a portal and I missed it. Let's just get out. There we go. How is the ability doing? Right. 3 more levels there. Okay, this was the one, right? 150% pure stats chance. Yeah, enemies have tenacity. You see that? The purple one is the annoying one, I guess, for me. It's like only one time, or there are more of these? Oof, who knows? Oh, the boss is going to be tenacious. Okay, very nice. Oh no. That is, I don't know if I can do that, boss. That is so sad. So sad. Maybe after scaling a little bit further. We'll see. I killed the healing boss yesterday. How long did it take you? Was it like a Resident Sleeper fight, or did you actually have an easier time at the end when you upgrade, etc.? This is a little bit like more silencing and explosions. Easy to die here. I'm pretty fresh as well, by the way, Shruti. This is my first character, and I've been playing for the past like 3 days, I think. I didn't really buy the game before. Waited for the release first. But yeah, like if you have any questions, feel free to ask, and even if I fail to answer it, like somebody will get you in the chat, so. And then we both learn. A big. Look at my HP. Can we leads, please, game? Holy. Alright, that was a lucky moment. It's like 1 minute. I actually figured something out, and my damage is a lot better afterwards. Very good. I'm glad to hear that. So maybe you even like fix your single target now, which would be huge. Yo, yo. Boss time. Not sure how this is gonna feel. Oh yeah, we need to go through closing things, right? That's why you don't really want to fail it. So you kind of need to like build up every time. And this place is affected by like all of these things. So it's the combination of all the 3 that we have done so far. Unfortunate. Can't hook. Pretty toxic, honestly. There's chests over there. Not sure what I've looted from it though. I think I need to take the cleanse versus the boss, maybe. Will be an interesting choice. Just cleanse the burn every time. If there's any burn, that is. I'll check. Halfway there now. I've removed my experience multipliers, guys, so we're gaining a lot less. There's that like puddle. Well, there's the flames as well now. This is going insane. Right, I'm gonna take the cleanse. Where was the cleanse again? This one. Meteor increased 200% or cleanse. 3 times as much damage from your meteor or cleanse. That is a tough choice. Was there a way to cleanse here? Can it even like show stuff like this, by the way? It does, it does. So there's no cleanse. Oof. Spank is there saying, what do you get from farming in the Nether realm? I'm not sure yet. I think you have like a... At the end of like killing a boss, right? You have like a triple reward with a chance to get a Nether item out of it. And Nether items are like the best items in the game, I suppose. Apparently you can like slap the legendary effect that you want on a Nether item, which already makes it incredible. And you're progressing towards the end boss of the game, I suppose, right? As you continue killing everything on the Nether map. But it is pretty challenging, honestly. It's kind of annoying to play against with this build, at least. I'm pretty sure like there's some annoying modifiers for every build out there. Happy little explosions. Look, the explosions stopped. Oh, I got lucky there at least. Boss time. Other stuff I like soaking. What is that healing? Like yo-yo HP? Are you kidding me right now? I need to kill these. The fact that like he's immune. God damn it, he's gonna heal again. I'll get you. Give me more luck. There it is. That was an interesting fight. I'm glad we have done it because it's very toxic in my opinion. The way that it works. Just because like he's immune to my main abilities is weird fight. So it shows which one you have found so far, I think. Actually. So these are like new for me. All lightning seals are equipped. Whenever you cast a projectile skill, your primary and secondary skill, if you should cast one projectile, you cast two instead. The problem is, I think it's talking about like casting it rather than proccing it, so. Derek is saying, I finally sorted my meteor, I had the wrong skill detected and watched your video on it. Cheers, Derek. This was useful, man. See you in an hour or something? See you, Manu. I don't know which one to pick here. I think they're like, whatever. Doesn't really matter. It feels like this is pretty interesting for like a... projectile guy, but this one right over here has like a couple of good rolls on it. Whenever an Unifier deals crit strike, it grows up to 10 times, dealing even more damage. I am picking up this guy. The cloning pads. Victoria. I've been lazy checking my items. Well, we can upgrade something though. Let's see. Level 6 gloves. Level 6 braces. Level 6 ring. Oh, the boots didn't even gain enough level. Well, to be fair, it's 7 now. It's alright. %. Nice. Would have been annoying if that didn't hit. I'll continue progressing in the Nether. I just don't want tenacity anymore, like ever again. It was really annoying in my opinion. And when you go over here, it does clearly show like which ones you have defeated. Alright, so we have defeated the ones with like the frame around them. And reward for completion, there's like a weapon. Some crazy weapon perhaps, we'll see. I'll continue progressing. I'm using the Big Fury Primordial Sword and its skill damage is lucky, so the meteor procs a lot. I'm using the Big Fury as well. I have like 1 million. Guys, look at this, okay? 3596 is where we are starting, right? Can I actually like shift click this? Am I making... No. Okay, you can't. Oh no, I cannot click anything anymore. Everything is maxed out. That is pretty unfortunate. I need to level something. Ay, ay, ay. Maybe level this guy up a little bit. Such a mess. Are nether items in this game capable of dropping on the floor as well, just like epic items? And can you get that lucky? Slippery ice. It was like 35.59 or something, right? Like we've gained like 140-ish so far. Yeah, about 200 now. Only revolves after the warlords. Right. It kind of makes sense, but building up to a warlord is quite difficult. So like getting a nether piece on like every single slot is a huge grind if you think about it. Then it's gonna take a while. Why not close this? What's up, by the way, macro? Welcome, mates. Made a knight build recently that clears like Wrath 10 plus 100 in 1 minute. Still need nether gear though. Sounds pretty good. What ability are you playing with? This is like my first character, but I'm really enjoying the build. Right, how is it looking now? With the wooden stick, 2 more abilities. Oh, only 2 clicks. Maybe I should be doing that in the forge instead of here, though. That would make much more sense. Let's go back to hook action. Inner Fire and Whirlwind get like 50% increased damage and tenacity. Sounds very good. How's your single targets also though? They have crazy shield, guys. I don't really know like how much of an HP shield is that. Let me see. 1000. I did, sorry, 100 only. So it's just double the HP. It's probably because of like the ignoring the first couple of hits thingy that it feels this tanky. Oh no! I've disappeared. It was so fast. Couldn't react. We'll run that one more time, I think. Give me a sec. Might be better to like run with something like this, but don't think I have what it takes to get there though. Overdrive damage, your secondary skill, chance to ignore the armor. I can get there, I think. Almost there now. Regen, elemental resistance. Those are probably not like pluses, right? They're probably like multipliers. Melee recast chance, to be fair, like armor penetration is the only thing that I care about there. So 2 points, where we do want to go afterwards. Life and tenacity. I kind of want the tenacity, to be fair. Okay, how does the 1% work exactly? Let me see. Like 35%. Where are the elemental resistances? 5k. Like how does it add? Does it just add 1% of 5k? So it's gonna add like what, 50? That's nothing. Can you leech with the inner fire? You should be able to. Inner fire is dealing about like 30 to 50 million damage per hit on the single target. It's great. Don't think so. I'm leeching, getting life with the whirlwind. Why wouldn't it leech though? Oh, do we have upgrades, guys? Not quite. I'm gonna try that place one more time. So you can... Enemy level 85. And these are 90s. Okay, so you can go to the opposite side to do the 80s as well. That's probably what I should be doing, to be fair. How is it looking now? Okay, we'll try and like pay attention to this multiplier on me now. I wanna see it. Like, where is it? This one? You have reduced damage incoming. Okay, this multiply right here. Like 7 stacks right now. 10 stacks. 10 stacks means I am taking 30% less damage, guys, from anything. So if like that thing is full uptime, I think it's really huge. Of course. I have a couple of points to spend, like 2 more points. Armor pan is decent. Resistance is bad. Row. I'm gonna go for the roll, I guess. I don't really know. Hey, Impulsive. Good day, mates. Welcome. What is cooking? Spin to win is still going strong. Yeah, like apparently there is another end game mechanic or content when you reach a certain point, impulsive. That is not what I'm trying right now. It like gives you even stronger equipment, which I haven't found a single one so far. And it is certainly much more challenging. It's just about like damage numbers taken in this game, right? It's not like it's hard to play or whatever, but like your character is taking too much damage, well, you need to upgrade it to a bit more defenses. Still with the Witcher 3 train. This feels good so far. Because it's a passive proc and not a self-casted skill, so it doesn't really leech. Yeah, I was thinking also like it's probably like you're probably leeching from like primary and secondary. Maybe it's not necessarily about like the type of the ability, but more so that like it's primary, secondary kind of thing. There's a lot of stuff like that in this game. Alright, I think I've gained quite a bit of survival, by the way, from this. Oh, look! Okay, this is very interesting, guys. Look, this is the first item that I'm finding that is blue, so it's a rare item. And it has incredible raw damage on it. Because it has like a pure stat roll, basically. Why am I so slow? Look at my tenacity. Terrible. Open the gates! Right, I cannot go that way, apparently. Even though garden should be the case, I think my worst exploration is always in prison. 10k Slormites. Did the fireball just teleport? Please don't kill me. Well, I'm okay, right? Did you guys see that in town there's actually a wardrobe for you to like completely save your build, I think. So that like you can mess around with it and you don't have to like go through theory crafting twice or like trying to remember things, how to go back to. It's right next to your stash. It's not over yet. No. A little bit more, basically. Looks open. No, I left one on the left. I did not see it when I was there. Does it link to a boss though? It does. Franklin the Mentor. Okay. Portal to Warlord. Increase damage. Deal ice damage and chill. Lightning bolts. After defeating one of these bosses, guys, there is the option to reroll for 100k Slurm, by the way. So this kind of leads me to believe that like you kind of need to maximize your Slurm gain from the Forge, right? As much as you can. Maybe I get to stop looking at non-optimized items. This place is such a mess. What did I just loot? After killing something, there's so many explosions that like I'm scared to pull them towards me. See what that is. So I'm not supposed to get enter that. It's an easy system. Boom. Timely level up. I was close to death. Level 90, guys. Ten more to go. Portal is open. Like 2 or 3 more breaches. And then boss fights. Okay, no death here. Why was there so many spawns? It's Necromancer after all, I suppose. It's crazy. I might reroll a bunch of times here, by the way. Not even kidding. Whenever you're dealt damage, 10% of your maximum life is staggered and dealt over 10 seconds. Oh, it's not bad. What am I even using? Evading successfully? I have 0% chance to evade. Like, that doesn't even work for me. No, don't go. What? Oh, that would have been very scary right there. Movement speed multiplier, 14%. Interesting. I mean, that's a lot more damage for me, but only on the whirlwind, though. Whenever your dealt damage exceeding 10% of your life is staggered. So you're basically ignoring like 10% of the damage dealt. Pretty much. I'm picking this up. I think I'm gonna actually use that. Oh, I had one more in my bags. Unfortunate. This one has at least a big stat, so it's alright. It's better than the one that I had in my bags. Yeah. Guys, I'm gonna have to go for today because I need to go pick up my son from the school. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Today's stream was a little bit shorter than usual. Tomorrow I'll be back again. I'll see you guys tomorrow afternoon or like noon-ish time for Europe. Thank you so much for the follows and the subs. I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Take care. Peace out.